What's up, dudes? Imagine checking into a luxury beachfront hotel, sunset views, ocean breeze, everything feels perfect. But by the end of the night, someone in your group swears they saw a woman. And I hope not in white, because it's always the same white woman in white. Let's get away from that. And she's walking in the halls barefoot. Ponte calcetines, cabrona. She's wet, silent, and staring straight at them. And the craziest part, she checked in over 100 years ago and never checked out. Today, we're talking about probably one of the more haunted places in San Diego, California, or California, I should say in general. The ghosts of the Hotel del Coronado. Let's get into it. What's up, dudes? Welcome to the Paranormal Dudes podcast, episode 93. We're here again with the crew, Jesse, Oskk, and we're missing Buddy today, Tier. We miss you, bud. He is on sabbatical at the moment. He shall return the next episode, hopefully. But we love his wheelchair ass altogether. But you're here tonight because we're going to talk about one of the more haunted locations in California, and something I'm just going to be upfront with everybody here. I've never been to this to hotel. Let me say it right for us, because in the intro I said Del Coronado. I've never been there. And I wish I could. I think I'm going to learn some stuff here along with everybody else. Quick shout out before we move forward. A quick shout out to our Patreon subscribers, to Casey and Miriam. We're hoping to create a bigger family on Patreon. Go ahead and check it out over there. We got some behind the scenes stuff and all that other Patreon exclusive gifts and gadgets. Not really. We're not giving out gifts and gadgets, but just go look at it.
Gadgets and gizmos.
Yes, but let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. And today, or I should say tonight, Oscar's got the floor. Oscarin.
Pinuin.
You have the mic.
All right.
Oscarin makes me want to have a hot dog real bad.
All right. So, Del Coronado. Man, I believe it's Coronado in SD, right?
More of a generic
Coronado Island.
phrase.
Coronado Island.
Coronado Island.
I've been there once.
Coronado.
I've been there one time. It was pretty cool. I stopped at a Starbucks. Golf carts and stuff there while I went to SD a couple years back during COVID. So it was pretty cool. Past that big bridge. I don't know if you guys been on that big bridge that connects the island. Yeah, so
I've never been on it. I was on the non-Coronado side of it, looking at it. Look how cool it. I've never been to Coronado.
I just had brunch on the island yesterday.
I just got possessed last night.
I just got possessed on the bridge yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Okay, so you were there yesterday. Did you feel anything?
I was there yesterday. So yesterday we were having brunch like at a restaurant near it, but like 3 months ago, I think I had told you guys on one of the other episodes that I was actually there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And yeah, that was very crazy. Definitely heavy feelings there. And I saw a woman in a black dress in a window.
Thank God it was a black dress,
Yeah,
not white.
yeah.
And some other stuff that we'll go into later, I'm sure, or I don't know. But I asked one of the employees there because I had seen or felt something else in like another floor, and she said that was kind of like another haunting that is not as famous. So
Okay.
I think it's crazy when you go somewhere and then obviously like, your phone will start, ads because geographic location, you're leaving, and all of a sudden, like, imagine like go to Coronado, you leave. I mean, you're having a great time there if you don't know what's going on or what has gone there. And then you leave and you start getting ads, welcome or sign up to the tour of the haunted Coronado. Then you're like, dude, I was just
you're like, I was just there.
or you're like, that's why I saw that. Like, yeah. Would you guys rather like to know that it's haunted
you know what?
or just
I don't know, to be honest with you. I want to enjoy it and then have a weird conversation about it after and be able to be like, now I understand why I felt like someone was grabbing my leg, the inner thigh, by the way. And
I liked it, so I didn't say anything.
And I liked it a little bit, but no one was there. So now I get it. Yes.
yeah.
That's how I feel about it. I don't know about Jessie. If she feels for Jessie's different though, because I feel like she gets it. She gets a vibe before she even walks in somewhere anyway. Right?
Yeah, I do. But it's not like, oh, if I know it's haunted, it's gonna be more like no, because I've gone to that Whaley house and it's like I've felt nothing. And then like last time we went with my kids, like it was a little bit more heavy. I don't know if because there was more people going in and out, or it could be people that were visiting, doing the tour, not necessarily ghosts within the Whaley house. So I feel like the energy can be anything. So I don't care if it's haunted or not. I'll pick up whatever vibe I do when I get there.
But and I just want to clear something up for our recurring audience, or if you're new here. I always bring this up that Jessie goes places, she feels stuff. I'm not. I know I'm colorful when I'm describing a lot of things Jessie does. I don't mean she goes to places that she's like, there's something in here. It's more of just like she just feels it, and her energy kind of drains, and she starts going like this, like that. It's nothing beyond that or serious. I just wanted to outline that.
I don't start levitating or anything. Thankfully, not yet.
Not yet.
But it does get heavier. And my friends that are with me, like they know. So like when we went to New York, went to the Met, there were some areas there at the Met. I was like, oh, so I had to get out. And they understood. They were like, it's fine.
Damn.
She's even had that kind of we won't name any names, but with some guests on where there's things that are attached to them, and we've had them on the show, and they affect Jessie because she'll message me on the side like my energy is at zero already. So yeah, just to outline it a little bit. And what's crazier is that I think Jessie's visited Coronado Island more than you and I, Oskk. So she's gonna have a little more insight on the topic than we will. So I can't wait.
And she's like, make sure to get brunch at this spot and this spot.
It's actually really cool in there.
That Starbucks is no good. Go to that one over there. That one has better baristas.
That's true. I will send you to a better Starbucks every time.
All right.
There you go. See, I wasn't lying.
Yeah. For me personally, I'd rather like to know after I leave rather than my personal experience of, I'll bring it up again, the Lord Baltimore, knowing when I'm there that it's one of the most haunted hotels. Like then I'm like, my brain's going crazy because now I'm like tripping out if it's actually happening or it's just me. And I think it just intensifies everything more. So, but
and it's gonna ruin your sessions too if you already know beforehand.
Your shoulder all the time.
That's just like, oh man.
Or if you feel someone helping you, you're like, oh.
Cover the mirrors.
Man, I'm doing a better job than I usually do. Oh, it's not me.
Yo, did I get better with my left? What the heck? This rhythm right here.
Oh my god.
Nah, but jokes aside, let's jump into this topic. There's a lot of cool things that I was reading about. So I got a lot of stuff for you guys. So let's go ahead and set this scene of, if anybody doesn't know, Coronado Island is in San Diego on the side in California. And this was built in the 1800s, late 1800s. So to be exact, 1888. And it was pretty much a luxury destination. And when I say that, it's like presidents, celebrities, all these people would go. And just to give an example, like Charlie Chaplin, you got, I'm just gonna say some of like the ones that are a little bit more known. Marilyn Monroe, you got Jack Lemmon. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Sure.
The author of The Wizard of Oz, Thomas Edison.
Oh, okay.
Then celebrity guests like Brad Pitt, Robert Downey Jr., Seth Rogen, not the Mexican one because he's never been there, but he will eventually. Shakira, Oprah Winfrey, Kenny Reeves, Madonna. Presidents have also been there.
Yeah.
William Howard Taft, Franklin Roosevelt, Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, George Bush, Barack Obama, and also King Edward VIII. So definitely a hot spot for a lot of people, right? Attracts a lot of great whatever from wherever they're from.
You said King Edward was there? I was like, oh, chap, is there a ghost here? Oh my.
Yeah, I believe it's the 8th, if I'm reading those numerals correctly.
The 8th. My knickers have been dropped on their own. Something's amiss here.
So when you get there, from the one time that I was there, it felt like a paradise, right? It looks nice.
It does.
People, they're in their shorts, they're in their flip flops, they're walking around. They're chilling. The air is just a lot cooler, and it just feels great being there. But then you start to realize
it just smells like in the air in Coronado.
No, it's because it's on the beach. That's what
on the beach.
Yeah. So now let's jump into the actual story from this hotel. And the famous Kate Morgan arrives. She arrives. Remember, it was built in 1888. A couple years later, 1892. This is when Kate Morgan checks in alone. She's waiting for somebody. Maybe she's probably anxious.
Is she an escort or something? What's going on here?
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's when it started, right? The first one there. She was staying multiple days, and she kept telling people that she was waiting for somebody, but they never showed up. So what the incident is that she walks to the beach and she's found deceased.
Okay.
Unalived, or whatever the term is at this. I think we could say deceased.
I guess deceased is fine. We can use deceased, I think, right?
Yeah.
Deceased. It's okay. I can edit it out. It's fine.
So after so much investigation and trying to figure out what actually happened, there's people around, they're asking them like, hey, like, have you seen this person? Yeah, she said she was waiting for somebody, but we never saw her with anybody. Then one day we saw her walking to the beach. Some people saw her, and that was pretty much it. Nobody, just normal. Nobody really thinks, okay, everyone's going to go to the beach and go see and dip their toes in, and that's it. And they found her deceased, and they ruled it as self-inflicted.
Oh, interesting. What kind of, we shouldn't get into the, what kind of self-infliction are we talking about here? Like
maybe she couldn't swim.
Maybe not. I'm going to go pull up a picture to see if we have a picture here. There is a picture.
Again.
So, okay.
Damn, she can't be that ugly, Oscar. That's up.
No. I'm just saying, like, just looking at the picture.
He's like, oof, she's rough.
I have one in my phone of her.
What?
You said you saw someone in a black dress, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Let's look at this picture.
You want me to? I have it up. Oh,
should I
shit.
already
Oh, never mind.
So this is Kate Morgan.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, not bad looking for the time. I'm sure she was.
It's, whatever bowl she had for her hair, that worked out.
Maybe it's that Edward Scissorhands behind her in the shadows.
Had that. I don't know, what is that? It does look like Edward Scissorhands. Like,
It's a weird shadow, right? Like the way the
it is.
picture was messed up.
Or is it like looks like a bush? I don't know. Anyway, but go ahead and continue.
Yeah, so that was pretty much her. And that's the most famous incident that happened there as far as, the ghost that a lot of people see. And again, she arrived alone and they see her in a black lace dress along the hallways, on the beach, specifically in the room that she was staying in. Let me see. I believe it was.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
looked at it a little more details on it. She was 24, and it was Thanksgiving Day. That's up. She didn't even have a good meal before it happened.
Yeah,
and she was
November 24th.
alone and unhappy. That's very important. And she was waiting for a gentleman to join her. Or you can only guess why. You can only guess
Or
why.
the stuffing.
Or full of the Coronado stuffing. So after 5 lonely days, she took her own life. That's horrible. Without mashed potatoes. A rough way to go. But that's a little more details. It's still very mysterious how something would happen like that. Kind of out in did a gentleman come forward and say it was me that was supposed to go there and engage in some coitus with her and I apologize, or you just like stayed quiet? He probably stayed quiet. It's the 1800s.
Yeah.
He was probably married too with kids. For sure.
So little crazy fact here. She was actually married to Thomas Edwin Morgan in 1885.
Oh, she was doing some adultery coitusing too. Okay.
Before later becoming estranged. I'll define that
Interesting.
word. What is that?
So when I was there, I was in the gift shop, because if you go to the gift shop, there's tons of things about her and the room number, like lighters, pens, brochures with her story.
Hay condones.
Yes, like all kinds of things. Like it was basically, that's all it was. Like the gift shop, some stuff was a
It was
hotel.
like dedicated to her pretty much, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I wanted to go to the gift shop was because it was known to be the most haunted or have the most activity.
Okay.
So I wanted to go. And when I was talking to one of the girls there, she said, I don't know what I had bought, and I bought the kids like some stuffed animal or something. And she's like, did you want to take any of her memorabilia or this stuff? Because my friend did and I didn't. And I was like, oh no. And she's like, it's one of the legends here is because there's more activity here, and all this stuff has her picture, because it's all like a silhouette kind of. It doesn't have her face, but it's like a silhouette, right, of what she was wearing and all that. A lot of people report that it gets broken. Like they buy souvenirs and they get broken.
Oh,
or they fall apart, or they try to return them because something happened to them.
Plot twist, Jesse's like the person that was selling it to her. Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Jesse. Oh, my name's Kate.
Kate
She's selling her own memorabilia. Kate Morgana. Just so to throw off the trail that it's not Morgan. Oh, like I don't know. Stuff breaking, any memorabilia of her, that's on par when it comes to like legends like this, I guess you could say. Right, Jess?
Yes, and so there's a little bar area that's, like, looks out on there's a skating ring in there, and then it's, like, the
Uh-huh.
beach.
Mhm.
And so when we were at the bar, we were talking to one of the people there. They didn't work there, but I guess they frequent there, and they actually said I don't know why this person just started talking about it. I think they asked, like, "Oh, have you ever been here?" And I was like, "And I've been here a couple times, but, it's a bar, they're drunk, I don't know." Um, and so they were like, "Oh, have you guys" and I told them, like, "Oh, have you guys been haunted yet or seen anything creepy?" And, like, we started talking about it, and this gentleman, um, said that he grew up there, he'd grown up there in San Diego, and that,
Mhm.
he had heard that, the of this lady or whatever, later something about later when they did another investigation because according to him, they had said that she had a wound on her head, that is how it was, that's how she passed,
Mhm.
and that they had ruled out saying, like, that the position of the way that it went through her head, it could not have been herself that had done it.
It couldn't have been self-inflicted. It didn't
Right.
make sense, right.
And so, she was actually having an affair or something with somebody named John Spreckles.
Let's
And
see
that
this guy.
one of his, and that she was kinda like I guess she was in cahoots with some other girl named Lizzie something.
Mhm.
Lizzie Wilder, what Lizzie I don't know. I don't remember. He was
She
drunk and he
was
was,
she
like,
bi?
he was kinda slurring.
Oh.
And so he just said another lady. She was in cahoots with another lady, Elizabeth something, I don't know.
Mhm.
And that, that's kinda like what they would do, and that I guess she truly did love this Freckles man, but his associates didn't know, so they think that his associates were the one that did it, and also that the hotel owner at the time was in cahoots and was able to hide it, or was there to hide it, what had happened to her. And
Interesting.
that's why she kinda is pissed and she haunts there.
Ah.
Here's this guy's nothing to write home about, so, check this out.
That guy looks like.
See my screen? No?
No.
Oh, there we go.
There.
Is it the sparkles that,
Yeah,
like,
this is him.
Yeah, it's him.
the one known for, like, the sugar sparkles?
Let's see. Let's see.
He had a business empire or something. Sugar King.
Oh, see, it is the sugar
Oh.
one.
Yeah.
What?
Dang.
So the guy that you spoke to there at the bar, was he like on the older
Did he
side?
look like this? Did he look like this?
Yeah, now that
It
I'm
was
thinking
him.
about it, it was
It's him.
I don't
It's
know if it
him.
was a ghost or not who was
This
telling me
man,
that.
he's like, "Oh, she wanted the Sprinkles guy." Did he have a handlebar mustache like that? Like that?
No, it was just a white
Oh,
old man.
Because like if you
was it
think
this
about it,
fella?
imagine it was him
Oh
from your
god, I don't know
past.
now that I think about it. I didn't pay attention because I had, like, the kids with me, and I was
And
just
was he sitting
trying.
alone at the bar?
Yeah, he was sitting by himself. We were at a table and because it's like a bar and it's big and it's like a restaurant bar, so you can sit inside, but it's, like, really hard. It's like those, like, where you have to, like if you see people are kinda finishing up, you're like, "Oh, can we take over this table?" type because it's
Oh, I
very
see. Yeah,
busy.
yeah, yeah.
And so he was just sitting now that I think about it, I don't even remember. Maybe he's just sitting by himself at the bar, I don't remember.
Like, how does this conversation even start? You know how my brain works, Jesse.
Mhm.
Like, was it just
Because,
like, "Oh, did you hear about that Kate? She fucking left me." Like,
no, we were just there, and then he had asked, like, "Oh, have you guys been here? Have you been here before?" And I was like, "Yeah, a few times." And then I asked
Jesse was
him,
like,
"No, I love crazy people." I was like, "Yeah, I was like, I've been here a couple times." And that's when I told him, like, why. I go, what about you?" I go, "Have you been haunted? Are you staying here? Like, have you been haunted already?"
he's like, "I've been here for 120 years. Of course I have."
Can you imagine?
I know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's gotta be a
Yeah,
wacky
because I mean,
experience for sure.
I've had experiences like that when I go places and like people tell me about, hey, like it's your first time here, and like they start just telling me about the history of the place or like
Like, you didn't
pe-
really care for her, and it's just like, okay, I
yeah.
guess.
And now I'm thinking like, is
We
that
used to have a hose
something?
out back, but not anymore.
I
Now we
mean,
have,
it's interesting, right? Like, why would they tell you that?
I
So
know,
it
it's
could
like
have
you
been
have a,
him,
yeah. It could have.
especially
Could
when
have,
it's in
Jason.
that much detail of, you
Yeah.
know, the head and it wasn't her and this and like,
Did you see anybody else talking to him, like a barkeep talking to him?
I don't remember. Like I
Huh?
said, I don't remember because I was with the kids, and then my friend had left to look for her daughter and her husband because they were at the skating ring, and I was by myself with the kids, and the
Mm.
kids were eating an ice cream. So I don't even remember now that I think about it, like seeing him even after we left.
Confirmed. It was
it was him.
Dr.
Spreckles.
Spreckles. I don't even know if he's a doctor. It just sounds nicer. Sounds cooler, I guess. Dr. Spreckles.
I don't know about
Captain
you guys,
John
but
D. Dr.
I don't feel bad for her no more. Like
Yeah,
I felt
like
bad, like they just
at
ghosted
first,
her,
yeah.
but now I'm like,
But now it's like she was doing some adultery stuff and she was married. But yeah, I mean, okay, at the same time, I know this is like off base when it comes to paranormal dudes, but still, but at the same time, like, what if their relationship was already going sour and they were leading towards divorce already, and there was no more intimacy and all of that stuff? A lot of people watching and listening can relate to all of that. And maybe this was just her rebounding. Dr. Spreckles was a rebound. I mean, you saw him. It looks like he has
yeah,
money,
he
yes,
got the Riz.
but the money Riz, he's not that great looking. I mean,
Okay, so I Googled I just put murder del Coronado, and it says Lizzie Wiley was initially suspected to be the beautiful stranger, in quotes, of a woman who died mysteriously at the Hotel del Coronado in 1892, but evidence later pointed at her identity being Kate Morgan. The woman, likely Kate, checked in alone before Thanksgiving and was later found. The incident on November 92, a young woman died from a gunshot wound on the steps of Hotel del Coronado.
interesting.
Later identified, or women suggest it was a woman named Lizzie Wiley. Later research and investigators identified the woman as Kate Morgan, who was reportedly involved in a blackmail scheme, according to authors like John T. Cullen. The woman, generally known as Kate Morgan, is believed to haunt the hotel, specifically room
This is turning into some
3327,
true crime.
where she stayed. So it says some theories suggest the woman was indeed a Lizzie or a Lottie, and the story of Kate Morgan was fabricated or confused.
That's some conspiracy.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I guess
That's
she would
interesting.
blackmail. I don't know. That's crazy.
She was gonna blackmail Dr. John Captain Spreckles? That's fucked up.
The third
The third? I'm just adding suffixes to
that
him.
was coming in on the pirate ship.
Where be Kate Morgan at?
And that's how they made the freaking rum or whatever it's called.
That's how they made the rum, the Coronado rum. That's how it was
I
produced.
know.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, must have been.
Yeah, we're all going to hell. Well, every topic we come up with on this show, we're always saying some up about whatever is going on. But anyway, but go ahead, Austin.
Nah, man, I'm just thinking about like the timing, the day, like Thanksgiving. I mean, yeah, I think you made a point there that that relationship that she was in was probably already going down,
Yeah, it's
considering
probably
like,
diminished already. Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure. Mhm.
holidays, you're kind of around family and all that, especially Thanksgiving.
For some
Shit.
people, remember, for a lot of people, it's a very depressing time
Yeah.
for some. So maybe that didn't help.
And maybe it wasn't that big back then. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the mashed potatoes were trash.
They're
and she didn't
made
care.
from powder.
Especially if you're a businessman. Yeah, other
You
things
know,
to.
you got. I mean, Dr. Captain John F. Spreckles III. I mean, Esquire. He was a catch apparently.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So I mean, you guys brought up that whole mystery of like it being someone else, and there is that identity confusion there. But I think that source that Jesse met, I think that was probably pretty accurate. I'm gonna go with that source being 100% accurate, and that is John Spreckles. So the next time I go
Esquire,
to
the ghost.
don't miss all of it. The ghost himself.
So I'm gonna go to this hotel next month.
10,000 likes.
10,000
Oscar will
likes,
spend
and
the
we'll
night in room
stay there.
3327.
I wonder if you have to make like a special reservation or if
You
it's more
probably
expensive.
You probably have to.
Well,
yeah, I'm
all right,
sure you have to.
I'm gonna put this on this show.
Are you gonna force Liz to
do
do
you
this?
guys want me to stay there?
Yes.
I will stay there.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. Don't tell Liz either. It's just tell you're staying in whatever room.
Why are you filming everything?
Okay. I'm gonna take that. Should I go a day before? Because 17th, 18th, 19th of April. That's when I'm going.
Hey, should I go on our anniversary?
Should I go on Thanksgiving?
Ooh, imagine you stay during that time.
You know what? That'd be cool if we were to do that. Like we all just go to Coronado together.
Yes.
I'm down for that one. Like Queen Mary and like anything else, I kind of wasn't down for. This one's doesn't feel as scary.
You never stayed at the Queen Mary?
No, I've never stayed there.
I've stayed there with a person with a lot of negative energy. That's as far as I'll go.
I'm down to do Coronado. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see how I can get this room.
I'm looking it up.
There was like Groupon stuff too, where we could like get good rates or whatever.
Yeah, I'll have time to visit throughout while I'm there. But I actually want to stay there for one night and see.
And then you tell her like a day after that place was haunted. That's why I wanted to stay there. Or tell her way after.
It says, yes, you must make a special request to stay in room 3327, the most famous haunted room at the hotel, because it is highly requested and cannot simply be booked online. You have to contact the hotel directly, which probably means they charge more.
More than likely. I mean,
and I have to do
like
it way
a hotel novelty.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like now you have to like, hey,
and it
can
says,
I get the Kate Morgan room, please?
the most dates that are always taken, of course, are Halloween, are booked in advance.
Well, but of course, people would say Halloween, but why wouldn't they be like, if they knew a little bit of the backstory, Thanksgiving? Because that's when all this went down. I want to go for one reason, one reason only. I want to go to the bar and see if I encounter Dr. Captain John Spreckles III, Esquire, Lord.
Level
Sir.
3 private.
Sire. Level 3. Prestige 55.
LLC.
Imagine if I go there and he just starts spatting out. I was like, I heard you talking shit about me on your podcast.
Oh my God.
All those suffixes, they're not mine. I'd get scared.
All right. Well,
I think I'd get scared anyway.
I'm going to look into it. I'll keep you guys updated and I will make those arrangements.
Yeah, I'll go visit, but I'm not going to stay the night there. No, thank you. I won't be able to sleep because I'll have like chest pain.
Please.
Well, I mean, it's easier for Jess because she lives right there. Not that far. Yeah.
I will ask for a list of what I need.
Sergio, it's a 45-minute plane ride for you.
I know.
I got Spirit points, bro. I'll fly you out here.
Spirit points. Have you seen all the videos?
No Spirit.
Hey, all right, then
I have Delta points.
You walk in and it's just like, you may or may not get a seatbelt.
It's like Snoop Dogg.
Oh, what was that stupid movie? What is it called?
Soul Plane.
Yeah. No. Maybe. I mean, sure. We'll see. Spirit.
No
So
spirit.
what's the so we dug into like the mystery side of the Hotel del Coronado. What about the haunting, the ghostly parts about?
Yeah. So all these unexplained movements, right? I'll get into like the specifics of what guests report. I'll start off with the gift shop. Apparently, like Jesse said, the gift shop is the most active part of the haunting of this hotel. They state that, you know, stuff fly off the shelves. Like you said, people return things, stuff break. Um, Clothes and shoes are found like scattered despite them being packed away in the drawers. Flickering lights. There are objects with TVs turning on and off. And then the sightings, right? The woman in the black, thank God it's not white.
Mhm.
It's a woman in black. She's barefoot and wet and silent. They see her in the hallways. They see her on the beach. So they don't just hear things; they actually see her. And oh man, dude, I'm like preparing
Wait,
myself
so it's
already.
like
But
it's a you're actually seeing details of this ghost opposed to people saying it's some vapor or it's a shadow figure or it's an outline of a woman like you could actually make out uh Kate Morgan or whatever mysterious name she do you this isn't a tie into the mystery part, but do you think she checked in under her real name or a different name? Maybe that was
mm,
Well,
part of the
maybe that's
mystery
where the
part.
confusion was
Maybe
with the
that's where the confusion
names.
is. Yes. No one
yeah,
ever thought of that.
If she
See?
was creeping, she wouldn't want to use her
she
real name.
she creeping up in there.
If she was
yeah.
creeping at the Dell, she doesn't want to use her real name.
Who are you to meet? Who are you to? He's like got an illustrious name. He just shows up as Bob. Hi, I'm Bob. I'm looking for Kate.
I'm looking for creep.
Yeah, but as
Or
far as the
creep.
reports, they see detailed. Like everyone from what I looked up is they see her in that black lace dress. Lace is not
Okay.
something you can just, you have to see,
Yeah, you
from
have
up
to make it
close.
out.
Like, you got to really look at it. Um, so I'm curious if I'm going to see her when I'm there. I feel like it's starting right
Might.
now. Like this. I don't know, this energy
The energy.
that I'm going to take.
It's pulling him to Coronado. It's like in his head now. Guys, I have to go to Coronado. And then he's gonna be possessed, Jesse, and then he's just gonna be like, my name is Senor Oscarin the Third,
De los hot dogs.
Esquire de los Santos.
So something else about this specific room, right? There's a guy. I don't know how to say what his practice is, but his name is
Oh.
Christopher Chacon. And this dude, he's not gonna watch the podcast. Most annoying dude in my high school. But anyways, it's not really him.
I was like, is this something?
But he is
You're gonna get a
called.
DM on Thursday when this airs.
They're
Hey,
gonna
bro, I've
be
been
like,
watching all the shows, and you give me a shout out.
He religiously watches the show.
I know.
This is called I'm gonna try to. I don't want to butcher it. A parapsychologist.
Okay.
Okay, that was easy.
What is that?
So it's a researcher who studies alleged psychic phenomena such as telepathy.
Oh,
there we go again.
Here we go again.
Clairvoyance, psychokinesis that cannot be explained by current scientific laws. Now, he did a study on this room for 24 hours. And in these 24 hours, he documented over 37 anomalies within this room, including moving furniture, inexplicable environmental shifts, temperature changes, again, lights flickering, all that stuff. But in 24 hours, 37, that's like almost 2 every single hour.
It is.
1.5, something like
every
that.
single hour. Yeah.
Right? Oh, fuck.
No,
I don't want to
dude,
read more
like,
about it. I just want to go to the room and not know.
yeah,
And just
you're gonna prepare. You're gonna set yourself up just to be scared out of your mind, dude. Which is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? You need to become the Hotel del Coronado,
Yeah.
like expert before you go. That way, you'll have random facts for everybody there. You know that this is the stoop where Kate offed herself. You know that, and this is where what's his name? Spreckles. I forgot all of his suffixes. Anyway, go ahead.
Spreckles the third, Private 3 Esquire LLC. Yeah. So, man, it looks like it's a pretty hot room. So, but yeah, people see it. They don't just hear things; they see her in detail, which is the scarier part. I
I
feel
sent
like.
you a picture how they have it set up in the gift shop
Oh, okay.
and the
Let's
window where
pull
I
that
kept
up.
seeing her.
The Guindo.
The window.
Wait, you kept seeing her? Like
Mhm.
actually seeing her?
Yes, in that window, and I kept telling my friend, but she couldn't see it, and I was like, "Can't you see it?"
Oh, and then there's little children's in this picture too. Let me see.
Ooh, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm
They
gonna
got the
share
whole
it so that
dress. Nah. Yeah, I kind of
is
see
that
her
her
in the
is that
window.
actually her dress or is that
Yes.
like oh
And so all, like, the stuff in there, that's where I kept seeing her in that
this is
area
you
right
kept
there.
seeing her here or in
Right
this
there,
one?
in that area right there.
This one?
I see it
Mhm.
right there.
Yeah, you could kind of make it out here in this region.
Mhm.
Oh, my heart's beating just looking at it. I
But
mean,
there's, like, stairways. I took pictures of, like, where I felt energy, and they're just so creepy. So I wanted to see later, like, what areas they were that I took pictures of, and then I did see one that they talk about where it's not very common,
Mhm.
about a person was on the 5th floor. Um,
oh, this one's just. Oh.
and, it was just, like, a random person that checked in and never checked out. Like, he
Interesting.
just never woke up, I guess, and, that person haunts that 5th floor, but they don't really talk about it because this kinda overshadows everything.
Oh, but they obviously found the body though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Is
some
it an
other
unsolved mystery?
Oh, yeah, this episode's an unsolved mystery for sure.
Yeah.
hauntings there. The Phantom Lady in white. So, but again, not as relevant. But she's spotted in the Queen's Salon.
Ooh,
There's a salon there, Jess?
there's everything. There's gift shops, there's salons, there's a restaurant, there's a bar, there's a beach, a skating rink, there's an ice cream shop. There's
Ice
all
cream
kinds of stuff, and then they have a
And
huge garden.
this is a very important question that ties into our episode, okay? And I need you to give me your honest opinion or answer, I should say.
What?
What kind of ice cream did they have?
They have a delicious ice cream.
Is it
What
soft
flavor?
serve? Is it like
The
off the
No, it's not soft
barrel?
serve, it's kinda like gelato type
Ooh,
of
okay.
ice cream,
Oh,
and then you can put, like,
okay.
mixings if you want, like, an elevated Cold Stone or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Or
Ha-
paletas, like specialty paletas. Um, and then they
Really?
have yes, they're famous for the person that always does their Christmas trees. So it's like you have to go around Christmas if you wanna, get, like, really nice, Christmas tree pictures, but the whole garden this
Interesting.
last year that we went was, Alice in Wizard of Oz. So every tree was, like, you could tell it was different, whatever,
Yeah.
characters.
Well, Austin, did you say that did you say the director or the author of Wizard of Oz went?
Yeah, the author,
Oh,
the
okay.
author of Wizard of Oz.
Which is
Let me see.
Frank Baum, L. Frank Baum, AUM. Interesting. Maybe that's how it ties into it, Jesse.
Maybe. Mhm.
Okay. That's so. Needless to say, do you guys think there's something else going on this island?
Yes.
Outside of just this mysterious unaliving of Cape Morgan?
Yes.
There's something more sinister?
Yeah, I feel like back in time, because it's an island, it's
Mhm.
secluded, it's isolated, it could be controlled by
Yeah.
these empires or businessmen or
Mhm.
whatever. And just like today, right, we talk about Calexico or like these like desert areas where it happens and nobody knows because everything's
And
controlled,
nobody really knows. Yep.
So definitely there's
And back
something
then, there
brewing.
was no giant bridge like that, right? Back then, it was just you could only
There
get there by
was
boat?
yeah, but there was also even when there was a giant bridge, there was like, because you go through it now, like, it looks kinda like when you cross the border, like, they would
Right.
only let certain people in, you had to have a pass or you had to pay. It was very, like, strict before, like, not it's like how it is right now that anybody can just go off and on the island.
Right. And it's a weird, like let me
It's a
share
weird
it.
place. It's a vibe, it's literally a vibe,
Yeah, it
that
it
whole
it really
place.
is a vibe. So, just anybody that hasn't been there before to see what it kinda looks like, give them a little context here. And we do suggest to go visit if you can.
You know what? Yeah, it's the bridge. I'll do a whole like vlog special
Whoops.
for this.
You should.
I don't know if we're gonna do just Patreon or
Yeah.
YouTube.
So this goes into the island here, correct?
Mhm,
Mm.
yes. So there's only 2 ways to go on the island. There's this one and then through the Silver Strand, which is through the back, which is through, Imperial Beach, but it's not crazy like this, it's just a road. And it's more like for military use before, because like, the base and all that is back there, but now anybody can use it.
Okay.
Yeah, that road is also scary too. It's like,
The Silver Strand?
yeah, I went through
Yeah.
there too. That's actually like how I got there the first time. Yeah, and I
Ah,
went.
estaba
Because they have
perdido.
that big, they have a very old another old nice hotel on there also,
Mm.
that we went to. I didn't even know it was there until, Eric for one of his Chris's parties, it was there, and it's called, like, the Lowe's something hotel, and it's,
Oh,
like, big and old and scary too.
Google Maps of Coronado Island. I always like to look at Google Maps of certain places to see if, there's anything strange that you could see from up above,
I know, right?
whether it's symbols or, buildings that don't make any sense. Uh, I think yeah, like, look at the let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Okay. So, Hotel del Coronado, where is that? Is it here? No.
Um, yes, it's gonna be more down that way. So make it bigger.
Eh?
Eh.
Hotel del Coronado right there,
This one right here?
bottom left.
Oh, right here, yeah.
Mhm.
Whoa. Whoa. What the hell is this?
Hey, what the
Oh, shit.
heck?
That's the Navy base, I think.
What the hell? This kinda looks like, what's that shit called?
Hermes,
From the
Tory
Crusades?
Burch?
Tory Burch. Yeah.
Tory Burch. Uh, yeah. The Templar symbol. But this one's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
one's
design
sick.
choice. That's a design
For
choice.
reals. So that's the Strand right there, that road.
Yeah. Okay. This one right here?
No, the one that
Oh.
goes from the
Over
Coronado
here.
down.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Mhm.
It goes all the way down to the border, right?
It goes all the way into Imperial Beach.
These marshes look scary. There's bodies in there for sure. Yeah, that's a long stretch.
Mhm.
Okay. So both these, I'm assuming this was available first before that bridge, right?
Yes. And all the military bases are down that one.
Over here on this side?
No, like, down where that street is, like, there's
Oh,
bases all
this
the yeah.
with this inconspicuous building.
Yeah.
This formation of buildings. Okay. Okay. Well, that's Hotel del Coronado. That's pretty nuts. Like the whole backstory and uh the mystery behind it and the hauntings. I don't know about you guys, but the hauntings are kind of run in the mill of like other haunting places. Oh, there's drawers opening and socks missing and doors closing and opening and there's a shadow figure, a lady in white. Like, are we gonna get any?
Supposedly, there was, like, people that would get out of the shower, like, all chola, and when they would it would get all steamy, and there was, like, initials like BK or whatever her initials are,
Tagging the
or
bath?
KB or whatever.
That's my bath. That's my bathroom.
She says that's toy.
There's, like, it's like a famous, I guess, one of the restrooms in there
Interesting.
that her initials
Okay.
would come out. But the other one, it's called Lowe's Coronado Bay Resort. That's another old freaky one that I
Another
think
one.
it's haunted because I was
I
there.
mean, now we could kind of like some personal experiences real quick on like vacations. Uh, when you're going to a hotel and if you ever experience anything, the craziest, and this could have been for other reasons, but um, when I was younger, with it was my entire family. It was a business trip for my dad. We went to Visalia, California. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's
Yeah.
close to uh, Salinas and all that. And we stayed there. It was just some random city in California. Like there's no crazy landmarks or anything like that, but a lot of the building structures are older. They're brick and all that stuff. And we stayed in a more modern hotel. We didn't stay in a landmark or anything like that. But this could have been the fault of the no, it was Carl's Jr. that we had that day. But me and my brother we got really sick in that hotel. And when I say sick, we're like throwing up profusely everywhere. And Danny walked in, my brother Danny, and it was like a sprinkler. It was just, and whatever, you don't get the famous star anymore, just letting you know. And so that night, when everybody was settled down, because me and Danny were staying in our own room at the and I felt like I was hallucinating at the same time because I wasn't feeling well. But we had just finished watching Matrix. Yes, I'm dating myself. This is when the Matrix came out during that time. And I started seeing and like things coming in and out of the restroom. And I think it's because I was younger and experiencing stuff like that, not fully grasping or understanding what it really meant or what the paranormal was. It was just kind of like, ah, ha, ha, ghosts, like, Casper the Friendly Ghost when I was younger. And when I say younger, I'm saying like little. I was like 9, maybe. That was definitely one of the more incidences that stuck in my head because it was more psychological than anything else because, um, I don't know if they put some weird in the burgers. I don't know what it was, or it was a culmination of what was going on in that hotel. Who knows? And it was just a weird experience. And I never brought that one up because I don't want to be cliche and be like, oh, we went to some haunted school in Heber, California. But what about you guys? Like a
I feel like
vacation. It could be now, it could
yeah.
be when you're younger or whatever.
I feel like I've stayed at a lot of weird places, even, because we're so close to it, Hakamba. So, like,
Mhm.
it used to be like, hot springs type of thing, And now it's like funny because they bought it, a new owner, and now it's all trendy and like hipster vibes and all this stuff. Like,
Really?
yes, the Hakamba Hotel.
Mhm.
And it's freaking crazy and haunted and weird. I remember it was so uncomfortable all the time staying there. My parents loved to go there because it was like hot springs, you get to relax and whatever.
Right.
And it was like, a little bit air, it's like fresh, but not so far away from home. And so we used to go there
Mhm.
like all the time. So I've been wanting to go to the like newer modeled one, but it's like overpriced, of course. And
So it got
because I'm
gentrified
curious
pretty
to see,
much.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if I still get those same vibes. But I have always felt like the weird in the middle of nowhere hotels are always been the creepiest, especially since
Yeah.
my parents, well, my dad worked in the field when I was little, and we had to follow the corrida up north to Salinas. So we've stayed at many different places.
And now when you said that, when you said the remote hotels feel like the creepiest, do you think it's because it is remote and they don't get a lot of people that stay there, and the ghost is just, like, sitting back and like,
Waiting for the next victim.
"Oh, someone's here? Let's haunt them. Let's go." And compared to, like, hotels that are in a city where it's just, like, constant, revolving door of people coming in and out, and the ghost is like, pick and choose who they're gonna haunt? Do you think maybe that's what it is, or
No, I think because they're remote, they're well, one, it's like different types of people are gonna stop through there. So it's not
Right.
like, and a chain one where you're like, okay, like, the company always will set you up at a Marriott or this, or
Holiday Express?
yeah, or something like that. It's always like it could be anybody. It could be somebody that's going through with a family. It could be somebody that's a rapist. It could be somebody like who knows. And then also because it is so remote, like a lot of things can happen there
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
people will be more atrevidos to do at a place like that than if there's not really anybody around.
True. It's true. I like that analysis, Jesse. Astute analysis of the situation. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
What about you, Osk?
Yeah, I mean, the only one like her, I mean, I'll bring it back is Lord Baltimore. Like, it just felt like a different time walking through the halls, going on the elevator, maneuvering through the whole, like, you
Mhm.
just feel like you're in the Twilight Zone. Like, just that
I
that
get
type
it.
of
Do you ever
atmosphere.
feel like that though, Osk, or even Jesse? Whenever you're going to a hotel, like you're on, you know, on a trip, on vacation, or whatever it is, and you walk into the hotel and then you're like, "Man, I'm underdressed." Like you should be like, have a top hat and a monocle or some shit, and not in your flip flops and shorts a la verga. Like, do you guys ever
Um,
feel that way?
I'm always in comfortable clothes because
no.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I either
saying. Me,
flew
me
there
too.
or I drove there. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I
I'm tripping.
purposely will know where I'm going, like, if I know it's, like, a nicer hotel, obviously. But even if it is a nicer hotel because I love LA, and I think it's absurd when they don't have valet to take your stuff up to your room for you. I'm like,
Right.
"Whatever." I don't care. Like, I'm driving there, I'm gonna voy a llegar a mis chanclas. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't feel like
Exactly.
I'm underdressed or overdressed. Like, I have the money to be here, I'm dressing how I
Right.
am dressing. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Like,
I did.
well, it's more of like the like molding of the experience. Different. Oh, yes. Well, my room is 214, please. Give me it. Boy, take my luggage up there, please. Like that's how I feel at times when I go into like historical
Uh,
hotels. Like it feels like I have to mold. I don't know. It's a weird experience. I'm just a weird
Not
person.
me,
That's
I'm
why we have
ghetto.
this.
I'm like,
Yeah.
"Where's the elevator?
Well,
Where's the
but
elevator at?"
but but that's the point though. Like I'm still ghetto. Like I'll show up in my basketball shorts
Well,
and
yeah.
chanclas, but
Yes.
I'll get there. I'll be like, oh, and I'll even start adding an accent to my voice, and people are like, "Sir, stop it, sir." Um,
what
'Cause
and
you're an
accent?
asshole, that's like, 'cause he's a
any
jerk.
accent, I am a jerk, but I'll just like even like to the the front desk person or the concierge or whatever the it is, I'll use an accent, and they're like, "Where are you from?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm from the desert. Like I'm just a ghetto kid from the desert."
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I thought you were from some country or whatever. It's always something stupid that I'm doing, but I do internally feel that way when I go to historical hotels, and I feel like a fish out of water. Like I shouldn't like be here, or I should dress appropriate with a tie and ask the concierge where the nearest steakhouse is. I don't know. I don't know what you say to the concierge. I don't even know all that stuff.
I'm just like, I ordered Uber Eats, and then I'll be like, "Can you call me when it gets here? Like, can you have somebody run it up?" You know, because it's like the worst person that I've ever gotten to a hotel with is Amy, because she's always in hotels, all different
Name drop,
kinds, all
name
different
drop.
prices. And so, she's like, "Oh, I'm leaving this a review, like, this is horrible." And I was like, and I'm thinking like, "Oh, it's a nice hotel." She's like, "This is disgusting. Look at this." And like, but she's just always stayed in hotels because she travels like
Yeah, she travels
constantly.
a ton. Yeah.
So she'll be like, "This is gross." Like, "Oh, you could tell like they don't even clean here." And this, and I'm just like, "Oh my God." And then on the other hand, she's like, "You know, you have to leave a tip for the maintenance, for
Housekeeping.
the
The housekeeping.
housekeeping, like,
Yeah.
all the time." She's like, "We always have to leave cash." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Like
I
I
know
thought
that
that
either.
was just like in the nicer. And she's like, "No." But when I would stay like at the best, not Best Western, the freaking Marriott chains, they have
Mhm.
like little codes I noticed on like the desk, and you just
Yeah.
scan
Uh-huh.
it, and it's like the Zelle and the Venmos for the
For
housekeeping lady.
tips. Oh,
Yeah, so I was like,
I didn't
"Okay,
even
cool,
know that.
cool."
Well, then
Yeah,
again, yeah. Well,
and so then
I
I
just
was
go,
like,
"Ah, muchas gracias," and then that's the end of it.
Buenos
I
well,
dias.
didn't know
even
you
when
had
they
to.
used to run up my stuff to me, like, I had to
Mm.
give them, you know, she'd be like, "Let's give them, like, you have a 5 or you have cash because 'cause they're running it up to you." The
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 bellhop,
doorman,
Boy. Yeah.
yeah.
the
Right.
bellhop.
So I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, like, I'm like, "Ay,
Jesse,
se ocupan muchos
why?
tips." I'm like, "Se ocupan
Why are
muchos
we doing
tips."
this?
You have to take, like,
A
all
ver,
kinds of cash. Yeah.
ya me están cobrando la verga, pinche $1,000.
I'm like, "Yo voy." You're just kidding. No, I'll pay for I
Yo,
get my friend my friends laugh at me because I go to fashion, what is it? That Fashion Valley Mall or whatever, the one in San
Fashion
Diego,
Valley. Yeah.
and, like, I get valet because I don't wanna deal with parking or underground.
You're so dumb.
Hey, it's only 20
Jesse will
bucks.
be on the lobby floor of a hotel and still have him take it to her like, "I know, you know, boy. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
going to the front."
Mm-mm. No. And then I'm usually
I get it.
naked too. When I get there, I get, like, naked. I'm like, "Oh, I don't
Yeah,
wanna get
I
dressed and
mean,
go down."
let's be fair to Jesse. Everybody, I think everybody does discussing things in hotel rooms that they don't do at home because it is a hotel room. Let's be honest. Or is it just me?
It's just you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I put my clothes in the dresser, I hang it up, I set up all my
Damn,
stuff.
you do all that?
Yeah.
I'm just like my
I
bags right there.
No, I
Let
take
me
a Clorox wipe, and you have to wipe everything down. You have to wipe down the remote, the doorknobs,
yes.
everything, the inside. And then, like, I get the little travel spray, and you spray everything, and then you have to take out, like, that accordion to put your luggage on because you don't wanna put yourself on the bed in case there's bed bugs.
Right.
It's just, like, a whole process.
See, look, you guys are like preparing yourselves for your stay. The first thing I do, because I'm not paying for any of the utilities, the water's running, you know,
I
things that no, no,
You said it,
like
yeah.
it's just a ritual thing that I do because it's a ritualistic
Oh
thing I
my
do
god.
because as a kid, it's like travesuras that your parents didn't let you do. And I'm like, I'm an adult now. Now I could do it if I want to. So I'll go to a hotel. I'll turn on the shower. I'll turn on the faucet. I'll turn on the air, the coldest it could get if it's hot, or if it's the other way around, the hottest it could get. Or all the lights are on and, you know, the TV's on. Like, I'll just run amok.
I even take, because the kids, you know, they sit on the little couches, so I take, like, extra sheets and blankets I put over so they can, like, lay comfortably, and then, like, I pack
Mhm.
everything and, like, just like, straight, especially if you're on the plane. Like, when I got home, even my sister's like, "When you get in the door, go straight, take everything straight to the laundry, get naked there, like, don't put anything on your bed." I'm like, "Oh, God." Yeah, it's horrible.
Jesse's going to start. Sergio, what hotel did you stay at when you went here? Oh, I stayed here. Jesse's going to call ahead of time. What room did Sergio Morlet stay in?
I
Yeah,
know.
don't give me that. Don't give me that room.
Can you guys check that with the black light, please? Before
Can you light that room on fire, please?
They're like,
Please.
it's been condemned, ma'am. Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Way ahead of you, ma'am. We got this. Oh my God. It's just, yeah, the outside of the whole coming thing, that's my ritual. And then I don't even think of all that other crazy. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's like that facade of, oh, I'm on vacation. And if I bring out a black light and start finding cum shots everywhere, then I'm gonna be like, this vacation sucks.
Yeah.
That I've ruined it for myself, kind of thing.
I mean, at least if I have the Clorox wipes, it's like my own peace of mind because I don't know, the kids. I can't. If I could wash the carpets, I could, but I can't, right? So, at least I can take to put over the couches and then wipe down with a Clorox wipe.
I just see it as reinforced immunity.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well,
yeah, I don't want to know where that remote has been, okay? In those hotel rooms. Like, you'd be surprised.
What they're ordering is
well, haven't you seen people that wash their underwear? They're like on TikTok and they're like, if you're in a bind and you're in a hotel, wash your underwear in the hotel coffee maker.
Disgusting videos of this dude who cooks in the sink and all that, in the bathtub, like different things like chicken and
it's disgusting.
Ramen.
That's why I
in the
never
sink.
use a coffee machine in the rooms. Never.
Really? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I run cycles on it, 3 cycles if I do use it, but
take vinegar.
If you don't have a choice.
There's always usually free coffee downstairs all day.
Now you've opened up a can of worms, Jesse. And now I'm curious what you do at Airbnbs.
At Airbnbs, I do similar things. But even because you know how there's hotels that they have their own, usually I get suites because I have the kids. So they have dishwashers, they have cups, and I take a mini dishwash soap and I rewash everything that we use. I wipe everything down. So if I'm at an Airbnb, I'll just, whatever we're going to use, I just rewash everything. And then, like I said, I can't do anything about the bedding and whatever. If it looks clean, it looks clean, but at least I can wipe down or use the spray disinfectant all over.
Yeah. Jesse walks into a Airbnb in those hazmat suits, just like
I make sure the cameras are in the good angle. Get the backside.
Oh my God.
Hey, there was a lady that won a lawsuit because there was some stupid girl on TikTok saying, if you're in a bind, wash your underwear or something. And the lady, turns out, I don't know how she found out that she stayed in that room and that she used a coffee machine, and she sued the hotel and she won.
Damn.
How much did she win?
I don't know.
$3.
$29.99.
The cost of a coffee at Starbucks, $7. I feel like Starbucks is way more expensive now, right?
It's not. You have to know how to make your coffee. You have to know how to order it, and you have to order through the app because the baristas try to change it. Like when I tell them to give me a iced quad in a venti cup with half and half, and they're like, oh, so you want a latte? No, I want 4 shots over ice in a venti cup, and it's only $4.
We struck a chord, Oskk, with Starbucks because she got aggressive with that.
I like coffee shops.
Here we go, the hipster side of Oskk.
I like coffee shops too, but every time I leave, I have to go to Starbucks after because I'm just addicted. And everybody knows
I'm cheating
it.
on Starbucks. I have to go.
We'll literally go to Denny's. We'll do something. And my husband's like, you want to drive to Starbucks before we go home? And I was like, yes. Even though I had coffee at Denny's or I had coffee wherever.
So what you're saying is that the coffee shops are Dr. John Esquire guy that was going to go
third.
The third. I complete Spreckles. The Spreckles guy. So that's the coffee shop. Okay. And then Starbucks is your main
Thomas
guy.
Edwin Morgan.
Yes.
Thomas Edwin. That was his name.
The husband? Okay.
Husband, yeah.
Okay. You're very passionate about your coffee.
Almost I am.
Yeah.
I love coffee. That's what I'm telling you. I need to. My goal this year is to buy kick-ass espresso machine.
Like a professional one?
But,
like
you can't. Here, I'm going to be the devil's advocate here. You can't be a coffee enthusiast and go to Starbucks.
But I go to every other coffee place. I don't just go to Starbucks. I'm addicted to Starbucks.
I thought
That's
you were
different.
just going only to Starbucks.
No. I just said that I go to
but
coffee
you should
shops.
eliminate Starbucks, period. That's like going to McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying. It's my addiction. I'll go to. It's like, look, yesterday
it's like
I had
a ritual
brunch.
kind of thing.
I had
more than
brunch.
Anything,
they have a coffee flight at the restaurant I was at. That's delicious. It's like a coffee flight with different coffee flavors. And I had 2 lattes. After I had the coffee flight, I had 2 cold iced lattes. And then I still went to Starbucks on my way home and got my 4 shots. I need to. I'm just addicted.
Are you addicted to the 4 shots?
I'm addicted to the flavor of the Starbucks coffee, I guess. I don't know.
It's the idea. I think it's the idea.
Like just have reusable cups
ritual
in your car. Act like
it doesn't taste the same.
Just roll up to the coffee shop, Jesse, with the Starbucks cup here. Can you put it in this though, please?
No, because look I save my cups, okay? I save my cups and I make my Starbucks. I get the Starbucks brand makes an espresso coffee. Right? So I do make those here, but it's just not the same. I don't know if it's because at Starbucks they grind it and then they brew it and then like the Nespresso pot is already ground up.
Ready
I don't know.
to go? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But that's a coffee.
It's just my addiction.
It's just a ritual. Yeah, it's the same thing trying to have a conversation with a crackhead. Like, why do you do it?
Hey, at least I say it's like my addiction. I'm not like trying to justify.
Well aware that
you know,
she's well aware. She's well aware. It's not like Jesse's like, when I pick up my son from school, it's just Starbucks is right there.
No,
going home. It's more of Jesse's like, I'm addicted to it. That's what it is.
And look, it's actually been helpful to me because the Starbucks, the closest drive-through Starbucks to my house is like 15 minutes away, which I would go every day. Well, like 10. And the ones closer, I have to get down and walk and like I have to park and have to do this. So it's actually, I have to be more active because I have to like
Jesse's
get down and walk.
Call the hotel. Is your bellhop still available? I need him to go to the coffee shop and bring it to my car.
Oh my gosh.
That was a crazy tangent. We're talking about coffee.
It is what it is.
You know what though? I will say this. Oscar, when it comes to food, supplements, or any kind of snacks or anything like that, he is a hipster. That's Oscar right there. 100%. I'm like, I got my wonderful pistachios, and he's like, I got the James Farms picket fence from Sprouts or some crazy brand like that.
I'm surprised you don't drink mud water.
No, I don't like
I know,
that.
right?
I've Rise.
He's already tried. I tried liking it, but I don't like it.
I drink sea moss. That's cute.
Oh God!
I actually got sick off of sea moss. I ain't drinking it again.
You actually tried
so when
shit?
I visit you, we have to go to Starbucks every morning.
Jesse, there is like 3 of them by my house. Okay.
Okay, good.
And you're gonna have. You'll be 100% fine because we had to move somewhere because Sally's the same way. Same conversation you had with Jesse right now. I've had the same one with Sally. Like, why? Like, what? The coffee sucks. Like, they over roast and burn their beans, and it's just bad.
Like,
and she's like, oh,
not all the time.
Like,
not all the time.
Like Pete's coffee. Or if you don't have a Pete's coffee, like Phil's coffee
is okay. And you know what? Better Buzz is nasty. It tastes like water.
What's Better Buzz? What is
Everybody
that?
loves this coffee shop here called Better Buzz Coffee, and they're like, "Oh, it's amazing." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try it." It tasted like water, watered down.
Well,
coffee.
maybe you got an Americano.
I did not get an Americano. Sorry, I got a latte. Okay.
I don't. When I go to coffee shops or when I have coffee at home, which is rare, I don't drink a lot of coffee. I drink it straight black. I don't put anything in it. I actually want to taste the coffee. So whenever I'm dragged and I want to wake up and it's just happening to me that I'm going to Starbucks.
It's happening to me. You're so stupid.
I will.
Yeah, and I order a black coffee, and first they're confused because all the orders they get, they're just like restrepo, double quad, 30 sugars, and I don't know what, a shot of this, a squirt of this, a squirt of that. And I'm just like, I want a black coffee. And they look confused and they're just like an Americano? No, don't give me an Americano.
That's a lot.
Give me
that's espresso.
a black coffee, medium roast, because I drink it straight. I don't put anything in it.
Would you like any syrup on there?
Do you want to add anything to it? He's like, what? Okay, never mind, dude. Forget it.
Would you like room for creamer? No, dude, I just want an iced coffee, straight black. That's it. Like,
yeah, I get you. So it's because I like to actually taste the coffee, and when the times I've had the coffee from Starbucks, it's just over roasted beans. It doesn't matter if it's a medium roast or a light roast, or it doesn't matter. Or
so I will never get regular coffee from Starbucks. I don't think it's good. Regular coffee. I feel like the coffee from Denny's is tastier than the regular coffee at Starbucks.
I fuck with Denny's coffee.
Even sometimes McDonald's coffee is better than regular coffee from Starbucks, but the espresso, I feel like it's good from Starbucks.
You know what? We bought an espresso machine. Okay, this whole segment's about coffee. I love
JV
it. For all of our coffee drinkers out there. You need to stay awake to look at ghosts. So it works. It works on our show, right?
Yes,
you need to stay awake.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we got an espresso machine, and there's a specific drink, and I don't get sugar drinks often, but from Dutch Bros, there's a little drink that I like from there. I forgot the name already because I haven't gone in a while. But you know how they have crazy names for their
What's in it?
Coffees?
Caramel and vanilla?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. Dutch Bros menu. This is important research for the podcast, by the way. It is called
Golden Eagle?
Caramelizer.
Oh, caramelizer. Okay.
And so I have it from there, and it's good. But Sally made it for me here at home with our espresso machine. That tasted 10 times better than Dutch Bros. And I try to tell her the same thing about Starbucks.
I have a theory about that. My husband tells me the same thing, and I said, I think that's just you not wanting me to spend money. So you're telling me it's better.
No.
He's like, this is better. You make better coffee than the nasty Starbucks that you drink every day.
True.
And I was like,
it's the addiction. It's the crackhead addiction, Jesse.
Yeah.
That's the best Coke in the city. Starbucks got that Coke, that good.
It's because when you make coffee at home, and this is me getting into my.
So do you think it's more psychological for Jesse? I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's more psychological.
Like if you start making, I don't know. To me, when I make my coffee, it like slows down time, and it's like this whole experience for me.
Matrix with coffee.
I was like,
because I do pour over.
I need more time, not slow time.
Oh, you do pour over?
Yeah.
See, he's a hipster. Did you hear that? He does pour over.
Okay, but what? Yeah, and hipsters have time to do pour overs. I don't have time for pour over.
He's like, get. She's like, give me that Starbucks. I need it right now.
But even my kids are the same. Like my daughter will wake up and she'll be like, Daddy, like we need to order. She'll order Starbucks on her own from DoorDash from the phone.
When did your kids start having? Now we're getting into the kids thing,
generational passed down,
generational addiction,
generational coffee. No, Mom, we can't have
Remember
this
crack
one.
babies, Starbucks babies now.
Starbucks babies.
Yeah, my kids are Starbucks babies because we went to Mala's house and Carlos is like, what do the kids want to eat? He's like, yo me go get tamales. Do they want like huevo con weenie? And Amy was like,
Starbucks.
No, Amy was like, Carlos, the kids eat Starbucks. And he was like, what? No, Nana, that's not true. And she's like, Carlos, get over it. they eat Starbucks. And he was like, what the fuck?
You know what? I don't think a lot of my family members watch this. Danny was like that for a while. He was like, I remember he said, "Oh, you want some breakfast? We're hanging out somewhere, right?" And he goes, "You want some breakfast?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Where are we? Are we getting it for somewhere? Some breakfast burrito or some?" And he goes, "No, we're getting breakfast from Starbucks." I was like, "What?
Cake pop?
What the?"
What kind of breakfast?
So I started tasting these breakfast items from Starbucks out of curiosity because everybody would talk them up.
Yeah.
It is the most bland, dry I've ever had ever. So if you eat breakfast Starbucks on the regular, get evaluated. Something's wrong with you.
The only things I like to eat are the egg bites, the grilled cheese, and the protein box, which has like boiled eggs. And I eat this little bread. It comes in there, and then I'll eat an egg, and then the kids will eat like the egg and the cheese and the grapes.
There's also the sandwiches. The breakfast sandwiches are wrong too.
Look what you're doing to your kids.
Shut up. They're fine.
Even Demo's like that too about Starbucks?
Yeah, he's like, I want my usual.
What does he get? Oh, and this is a question I had for you because we're getting into like the psychology of kids and coffee. When did coffee become a regular, or Starbucks for this, in this case, I guess, became a ritualistic thing for your kids? Like this is part of their menu, I guess you could say.
Because I would go every day and they were like, they wanted something and I'm like, you guys can have coffee. So then I would get them hot chocolate. So they get the kids hot chocolate, and then like I wouldn't want them eating you know, sweet stuff like besides the hot chocolate. So then I started getting them like the protein box so they could have like the boiled eggs and like that stuff. And then but then like as they got older they wanted to try new things. So Demo usually would get the egg bites, Violet gets like her chocolate croissant with her kids hot chocolate, and then Demo will get a hot chocolate with a lemon loaf or the protein box.
So they don't have coffee yet.
Oh, not at all. Never. No.
I just wanted to clear that up for the dudes out there. Man, Jessie gives coffee to her kids? Yeah.
No. Like, they drive me crazy.
They'd be in there right now. That would be on your shoulders like this.
If I had the door open, he definitely would.
Yeah, no, he would jump through the window.
I never, I'm like horrible. Like I take my kids to Starbucks every day, but I'm super like a judgmental mom. If I see like ladies buying their kids coffee, I'm like, how dare you buy your kids coffee?
That's such a Jessie thing.
Oh because kids shouldn't be having coffee. Look, if you're weird about things, because they can give you cups of milk. There's Horizon, regular milk, chocolate milk. There's apple juice, like lemonade. Like there's a lot of options that they don't have caffeine for
non-caffeine. Yeah,
and there's even like cream-based stuff. If you want to get them a freaking frappuccino, get a vanilla one, add a banana. Like you don't need to get them coffee.
I agree. Okay. I feel like this discussion probably could have been on Normal Dudes, but we'll see how it performs with our audience.
Or we could just edit it to Normal Dudes.
No. You know what? No, we're gonna put this in because you know what? We're at time. We're at time, and we don't have time for the D&D session again for the second week in a row. But that's fine. We'll save it for the next one. If you really enjoy the D&D part of our show, please leave us a comment and let us know if you do like it. Because it's fun for us, and it's fun to see these guys try to juggle their way through an adventure like that. But it's cool to have some kind of, now the dudes out there get a little taste of what Normal Dudes is. I wanted to include that in our show today. That's generally how Normal Dudes goes. If you don't see Normal Dudes here on where you're watching, whether it's on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or YouTube, that's because Normal Dudes is a Patreon exclusive. if you want to check it out, hang out with us, have a discussion with us. We're there every day having conversations with whoever wants to talk to us. Sign up or join. You could join for free. Obviously, we have paywalls, a paywall for certain things. Again, a huge shout out to Miriam and Casey. They're one of our tiered members, and we have a lot of cool things on there. One thing we haven't done yet, because no one's at that tier, is have a live hangout with everybody that is a member. We will do that for sure. But I want to thank everybody joining us tonight for our topic. We're just trying new things. If you like this normal dudes segment, we usually have one in the beginning and the end. If you liked it where it is now in this episode, let us know. Maybe we'll include it, a small portion of normal dudes in our show. But do you guys have anything for our dudes before we take off?
I'll go quick. So this normal dudes preview session is a little bit contained because my brain is on record mode or YouTube mode. So there's a lot more at normal dudes that we can't obviously say here. It would have got way more.
Way worse.
But that's a little preview. Second, yeah, we're gonna do this Coronado hotel stay for sure. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna prep with you guys, see how we're gonna do this. Will maybe just be an episode on its own. Maybe I could take over the Paranormal Dudes Instagram and do like a day in the life type of thing.
Ooh.
But yeah, just a lot of content's gonna come from there. So whether it's on Patreon or here, I'm excited for it. Putting my life and my wife's life at risk.
At risk for the sake of content. For the sake of content.
She'll have fun.
Yes, she will. She will. Liz hasn't made an appearance on Normal Dudes in a while. We're waiting for that to happen again.
I know.
Soon.
She hasn't hit, in a while.
Upside the head. Jesse, what do you have for our dudes out there?
I forgot that we were even recording, but I've never contained, but I felt like I behaved. And I was like, okay, well, at least, I totally forgot that we were still, I thought we were normal dudes. I don't know why, but okay.
It was an hour and a half of Normal Dudes.
Yeah. But subscribe so you can see where the fun is really at. And thank you for listening and sharing. Do it some more.
I appreciate it. But that's all we have for you dudes tonight or today, whenever it is that you're shitting and watching us. But I hope you have a wonderful time, a wonderful day, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, dudes.